March 20th of 2018, police in Tulsa, Oklahoma pulled over 36-year-old Angie Frost after they saw her driving a stolen vehicle. While in handcuffs, the woman explained that her friend Steven had lent her the car as she had to move some stuff. She didn't know it was stolen. While officers searched the vehicle, another stood with Angie to hear her side of the story. That's when she flipped and told officers she'd be willing to work with them as an informant.
136, y'all get out there.
I cannot believe this. Please, can I work with you?
Well, like I said,
I know where drugs are going on right now.
If it's Stephen Kurt, well, that's what you're working with us on the other stuff,
Man,
right?
No.
Are you saying you're a CI for somebody over 11th and Garnett? Is that what you're telling me?
I told them things. I mean, I don't know if that's the correct term.
Are you in regular contact with somebody, a detective, or are you just talking about you've talked to patrol officers before about stuff?
No, it wasn't patrol officers.
Okay, so it was some detective or something?
It was the one in charge. I don't know what they're called.
In charge of what?
Over it was the police station over off of Garnett, or no, 11th.
Yeah, that's Mingo Valley.
Okay, Mingo Valley. The sergeant or whatever.
It's lots of sergeants. Lots and lots of sergeants.
I'm trying to do the best that I can.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She's either making it all up or she's got a terrible memory. Either way, Tulsa police aren't about to let her walk away so easily. In fact, things only got worse for her from there. It turns out that Angie wasn't legally allowed to drive any vehicle, let alone a stolen one. Another officer says she's going to jail, at which point he puts her in the passenger seat of his cruiser. Then they sidebar, and new information about this stolen car comes to light.
Is Steven listed as the suspect on the EMV?
Yeah.
See if she can give him to us.
Yeah.
She says she knows him. She borrowed the car from him. He's listed as suspect. We could take her for what? No DL? This ain't gonna stick since he's the listed and she borrowed it from him, saying she doesn't know. But if she can have him meet her, or tell us where he's at, we can go get him.
Cause and also it's an easy sell because
She's
pulled over and all this.
I think she's willing to do what she needs to do.
See,
do you have anything better on her other than the
you got to read the
traffic?
Report says the mom, I guess, found her keys. It was yesterday's date, so
Yeah.
Thursday. Just not very long ago. So I think it was around 3. Said that found her keys were missing. Found out that son took the car, and then when she talked to son, he said that she stole a car from him without permission.
Oh, he said she's involved.
You want to read the report?
Yeah. Well, I don't have to. But I didn't know she was involved.
that way
I didn't know she was on the report. I thought he took it, which would sync with her story.
Pull up the narrative on there and read it and see what you think.
Inside the cop car, Angie goes on and on about other crimes in the area. Apparently, she knows all the ins and outs of every black market in Tulsa. When that doesn't work, she turns to desperate measures. Keep an eye on Angie after our officer shuts the door.
I'd say maybe try to give Steven a call, if she'll give you a number. But the other officer, whoever took the original, couldn't get a hold of him. I don't suppose we're going to be able to either, and I don't feel like spending the rest of my shift trying, because I think this is all going to be a bunch of BS anyway. I think that's probably the best bet. Is this all going to? They'll figure it out.
Interview her.
That's somewhere in this crowd.
David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle, is heading south on Memorial.
Where'd she go? Is that her right there? There she is.
Come here now! Get on the ground! Put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. Will somebody unhook her head so we can put them back behind her back?
Oh, please.
You can go back inside. She's fine. She's fine. Hand behind your back. Let's go. It's in still.
Now we do got on a stolen vehicle for sure. All right, stand up. Anybody got a cage? She's wiry.
Where's his? Apparently so. His car is right there.
I told you guys I didn't steal that car.
You just
stole a police car.
No, I'm going to jail for over.
You stole a police car in front of 3 police officers and eluded.
Ow.
I've seen some stupid stuff, but my gosh. And you hit a car with it?
You guys told me that I was going to jail for something that I did not do.
You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go. It was worth it. Silver linings.
She may not have stolen the first car, but she definitely stole the cop car. Watch how she tries to rationalize that during this wild conversation.
81 East 41st is the address for this complex.
I don't give a
God, you are hateful.
You just stole a police car and drove like
to jail because I stole a car. You all were going to arrest me for stealing the black car.
Which you could have easily, which you could have got out of that charge if you didn't steal it. But then you stole a car in front of us.
I was willing to give up drugs, everybody. The heads of all the mobs and the
heads
gangs
of the mobs, you got
and
that?
all that. But you guys,
You need to learn the art of the deal, then.
hey, you know what? Our bad. Our bad. You stole a police
you know what?
car.
Don't patronize me.
Our bad.
Don't.
Take some accountability for your actions.
I do take accountability for my
Did you
actions.
steal a police car?
You know what?
Did you?
Give me an attorney.
Answer the question.
Give me an attorney. How
We
about
saw
that?
you do it.
No, you didn't see me do it.
I did.
He did. You didn't.
And the young car came up.
You gotta pick.
Angie should have exercised her right to remain silent from the start. Earlier, while the other officers were talking near the stolen car, they mentioned how the charges wouldn't stick. If Angie just shut her mouth, there's a good chance she would have gotten away with everything. Instead, she was arrested and charged with possession of a stolen vehicle, grand theft auto, and resisting arrest. She ultimately pleaded guilty to 4 counts in May of 2018 and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. If you think that's crazy though, just wait for what we're about to tell you. Fast forward to 2020. Angie has been released from jail and apparently is out looking for revenge. According to reports, she killed a 51-year-old man named Stephen Wood after an altercation one night. If you remember earlier in the video, she kept mentioning a man named Stephen. Could this be the same guy? Unfortunately, we weren't able to determine if Stephen Wood is the same person she mentions. Angie is now once again behind bars, only this time on charges of suspected murder. If you're going to steal a car, you might want to take something with a low profile. Apparently, 32-year-old Chad Murdoch of Cincinnati, Ohio didn't get that message. On May 30th of 2023, he decided to steal a bright yellow school bus in Hamilton County. The thing about stealing a school bus is that you stick out like, well, a school bus. State police officers and sheriff's deputies spotted the stolen vehicle, and the chase kicked into high gear. It wasn't long before Murdoch tested his new ride's off-road capabilities. The smokescreen may have worked if Murdoch wasn't driving a giant school bus. Instead, police SUVs stay hot on his tail as the chase continues across a rural farming county. Keeping up with the school bus was the easy part. Stopping it is a whole other story. You can't just ram it, and pit maneuvering might put the officers in more danger than they already are. So they just stay on Murdoch's tail, opting to play the waiting game. Meanwhile, he tries to lose them with another off-road venture through a cemetery.
Clear in the cemetery. You advised he went through a fence and now back eastbound. Yeah, we're through a field and into a yard. South of 1100 south. South of 1100 south. Through a field and into a yard. These are, I guess, wires through some electrical fencing here. They're on electrical fencing. No matter. He just hit me for sale. I'm out of pursuit. Clear. 4-1 is now out of the pursuit. Reference to 1050 his commission.
It seems like every officer in Ohio is after this guy. He takes them all through another field, which looks more like a Hollywood chase scene. Through field 1600 blocks east. Northbound in a field 1600 blocks. I'm going to be with 33. We're going to leave my commission at this location. Off the property.
That way. Going that way.
Property.
Going that way.
I'll get you in American. Believe it's 951. 951. Clear on 951. You advise us property in the American there.
Another patrol picks up the chase when Murdoch gets back on the road. Meanwhile, waves of cop cars emerge from the field. Hopefully, that farmer had decent crop insurance. The chase continues on the road, but ultimately ends up in another field. It was only fitting that Murdoch's joyride ended where he spent most of his time, in the middle of a farm in rural Ohio.
copy that gun pointing the field.
Murdoch was arrested and charged with a long list of crimes, including criminal recklessness, resisting law enforcement, and stealing a freaking school bus. He also damaged several police vehicles during the pursuit and untold amounts of private property. If only the word discreet was a part of his vocabulary. February 7th of 2024. Arkansas State Police are in pursuit of a stolen U-Haul van that's been running for over 60 miles. The chase started in Oklahoma when Corey Mercier and Trenton Johnson, both 21, stole the van near Colcord, Oklahoma. They allegedly struck another car head-on and then led police on a high-speed chase over the border. Dashcams captured the tail end of the pursuit after our suspects crossed into Arkansas. It might be a thick van, but that doesn't stop officers from attempting a pit maneuver.
South on Industrial. South on Industrial. South on Industrial. Confirming a pit at South on Industrial. 2 mils, 2 mils. Copy, 2 mils. Still out. You got away from her. My car, one. That's my car. Main case, passenger radio. I'm 14th lead, I'm secondary. 14 TPI on that thing.
Corey, our driver, managed to wiggle free from the police and got back on the road. Our officer soon becomes the lead car and begins chasing the U-Haul as it weaves dangerously between traffic. That's when he puts his own life on the line and tries to stop these men before they seriously hurt somebody else.
Coming up to the intersection, Gene George right now. Good. Continuing eastbound through Gene George. Yeah, we're eastbound. I'm with the intersection at 48, but I was taking the interstate going northbound. Copy. Direction southbound. Copy, copy. Go over the TVR or no? No, not yet. We're southbound here, so it's getting big man. TVR. Medicals en route. Airbag.
I'm good. I'm good.
Right, buddy?
I'm good.
Okay, come on.
I'm good.
You alright?
I'm good. Good.
Thankfully, our officer was okay when the others came to check on him. Corey and Trenton were quickly arrested off camera without incident. While stealing a van and running from police is already bad, it doesn't compare to what cops found inside the U-Haul. These men were locked and loaded. Police found multiple firearms, a machete, and 2 Molotov cocktails. It's unclear what their intentions were, but police clearly stopped them before they did something horrible. In the end, they were charged with aggravated assault, criminal conspiracy, and possession of destructive devices. Both are currently awaiting their days in court. Palestine, Texas is a small city in Anderson County, about 100 miles southeast of Dallas. It's home to roughly 18,000 people and one crazy teenager with a bad April Fool's idea. On April 1st of 2017, 18-year-old Armando Vinaja decided to steal an ambulance from the Palestine Regional Medical Center. As the story goes, that same ambulance brought him to the hospital around 5 p.m. that evening. At one point, he left the building, stole the ambulance, and ran from the police.
Paramedic man was hanging out of the ambulance. He's possibly going to hit somebody. Just turned right on park. Right on park. Down, parking buoy. We're slowing down, coming to a stop, parking buoy.
According to reports, the ambulance's motor died when Armando hit the curb. It slowed to a crawl, and police moved in to arrest the out-of-control teen.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Texas Highway Patrol reportedly found Armando lying in a ditch earlier that day. It's unclear if he was injured or under the influence of any drugs. Judging by his reaction to being arrested and the fact that he refused the field sobriety test, we're assuming the latter to be true. He was also pretty gleeful when they took his mugshot. In the end, Armando was charged with driving while intoxicated, reckless driving, and resisting arrest. He was held on $115,000 bond and was arraigned a few days later. It's unclear what happened to him after that. Hopefully, he stopped stealing ambulances. August 29th of 2022. Police in Milwaukee, Wisconsin are in hot pursuit of a stolen Volkswagen SUV. Inside are 4 people believed to be tied to a recent home invasion in the Milwaukee area. They allegedly broke in and then made off in the Volkswagen to escape. It wasn't long before police caught up with the stolen vehicle. That's when the driver tried to lose them by crossing over to the wrong side of the road.
Driver's got a more cat on.
Stop up ahead. Alright, it's going in the wrong lane of traffic at Hampton. And looks like they're going to bail. Bailing. Back northbound. Back northbound. Lost the tire. It's losing tires. It's going to bail here. Northbound Port. Fortune Henry Clay. Northbound Port. It's going to go east. East on Marne. East on Marne. It's losing it. East on Marne. It's got no tire. East on Marne past Iroquois. No Fairway. Fish bag. Plates Adam Mary Edward. The 6. So it's occupied 4 times. Come up to Lydell.
68, I'm behind you. I'll call it. We're still eastbound on Marne, coming up to Lydell, slowing down here. We're going to go southbound on Lydell, south on Lydell now. Here in the 4800 block of Lydell, still going, coming up to Hampton.
68, get in front, get it.
Yep, we're southbound.
This chase has gone on long enough. A police SUV pulls ahead of our officer and goes in for the pit maneuver. Our driver must have seen it coming, as they decided to take things off-road.
Alright, still, here comes the pit, and off-road into the park, and they're going to be bailing here.
What are we doing, mutual aid?
Get him right there. Alright, we're still northbound on the sidewalk in front of the park here. Hit hit a pole. We're going to be coming out onto Hampton. Squads coming out onto Hampton.
Still northbound. Still northbound. We're gonna come out on a Hampton. 768 is losing a lot of it. Still southbound.
That pole.
768, crash, Hampton in.
Police found a 35-year-old woman behind the wheel with another 18-year-old girl in the passenger seat. In the rear were two young boys, ages 16 and 14. You can hear the woman screaming something about those being her babies. Police never released any names, so it's unclear if those were her children. If they were, this woman might just be the most reckless mother in Wisconsin. Doral, Florida is a small city in Miami-Dade County. It's home to about 75,000 people living roughly 14 miles west of downtown Miami. While the Doral Police Department has seen its fair share of crime, nothing could have prepared them for April 26th of 2016. A call came in about an active police chase through Miami-Dade County. The unidentified male suspect was driving a stolen flatbed truck with a forklift hanging off the back. He was driving like a maniac on the freeway with little regard for civilian safety. He'll never outrun the police in that thing. Perhaps his plan is to make things as dangerous as possible so they call off the pursuit.
Getting off on 107 southbound, 107 southbound. 107 southbound, getting off on the ramp. Cruising control, you think he's going to bail out? He's getting back on the extension, going northbound. We're right by the SXT building, right by the SXT building. Eastbound, 12th Street, from 104, Avenida Orfano, one time.
Things get extra dangerous as traffic piles up. Our suspect sees officers approaching in the opposite lane and makes a sharp right turn to avoid them. This puts him on a collision course with gridlock traffic. He thinks he sees an opening in the right lane and takes it. Let's see how that works out. According to the police report, the suspect was arrested after a minor fight. However, police never released his name or what he was charged with, so we can't provide that information. We do know that he rear-ended a police car and tried to run over another officer earlier in the pursuit. All things considered, this crazy Florida man was likely looking at some serious jail time. Everyone remembers their first day at a new job. For this rookie Arkansas State Trooper, his first day was one for the ages. While on a routine patrol, troopers outside of Little Rock spotted a blue Dodge Charger and a black Dodge Challenger driving at high speeds. Both vehicles were overtaking cars and weaving through traffic without signaling. It indicated a street race that the police needed to break up ASAP. While a few officers went after the blue Charger, our rookie cop stayed behind the black Challenger.
How do you like your first day? I love it.
She goes north now. That's on this thing. Speed 9, that's great.
You got something? Nope. I'm fixing to cut ahead of it.
Go northbound and she's going.
Nope, you passed.
Back to Mayfield.
I thought you preferred to make
Go back to she's there. She's back on Mayfield. Northbound she goes over there to the white traffic.
Woo! We got airborne. Clears. Crashed out.
Northbound she goes.
Holy crap. Oh, shoot! Ah. Holy crap, that was close. Yeah. It's all good. Shoot! Oil all over my tires. Units coming up here, there's oil all in the road. Be careful when you come up on Fuller. Holy crap! Holy crap!
The chase continues down a hilly 2-lane road and eventually spills into a busy retail area. Our rookie cop observes the Challenger cutting through a gas station, at which point he does the smart thing and tries heading him off.
Come on now. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? 90, I'm now primary. No primary.
There you go, secondary.
You bring that Charger around, bring it.
Oh my God.
Oh, clear.
Just take it right. Turn right, turn right, turn right.
Did you get the parking lot? Nope. He's up there. Another right. Yep.
211
South on Geyer Springs. South on Geyer Springs. We're a safe place. The other way, sweet. Try to get straight. Going up the hill.
These chases get extra dangerous whenever they enter a residential area. There could be kids playing outside or innocent people out for an afternoon walk. The driver clearly doesn't care about anybody but himself. That's why police want him off the road as quickly as possible. Now, if you've been paying attention, you should recognize this neighborhood from earlier.
Clear over here.
Remember the smoking cop car from before? Well, that's what it looks like now. It's not totally clear how the police charger caught fire. It may have simply overheated during the chase. Thankfully, the officer was unharmed, and they were the only car forced to drop out of the pursuit. Meanwhile, our rookie stayed on top of the stolen Challenger until the bitter end.
We may find out or something. I got a bunch of dust up here coming up on I-30 and baseline. I'm trying to get through it. To left. Crashed out. Remember the guy that exit 130. Exit 130. You say they ran. Where? Lady said they ran. They ran.
According to a witness, two men hopped out of the car and ran in opposite directions. Police spotted one of them running north and jumped back in their car to catch up quickly.
Where'd they run to? Okay. There they go. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! You're gonna get shot! Get out! Get out! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Give me your hand. Give me the other hand. Yeah, brother? Yeah.
Come 92, we got the one behind Northern Tool in custody.
In the end, police arrested 20-year-old Jadarian Benton after finding the Challenger key fob and a stolen gun in his pocket. As for his buddy, it's unclear if the police ever caught him. In the official report, he's listed as a light-skinned, unknown male of medium build with medium-length hair done up in a ponytail. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. As always, thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time.